This video is sponsored by PotownStore.com, the best place to get yourself some TCG code cards. Looking for that last card to complete your online deck or just to get the latest booster packs in town, they literally have everything, and you can use the coupon code ZapDoesTCG for 5% on everything on the website. Also, this video is sponsored by cardmarket.com. Cardmarket is a European platform where you're able to buy as well as sell cards to people all across Europe. You can use the referral name ZapDoesTCG to help support the channel. Also, this video is sponsored by yourplaymat.com. Want to create your own custom playmat? There's only one address. Go check out yourplaymat.com by clicking the link down below. You'll get 10% off your order. They ship worldwide, so start creating your own custom playmat. Last but not least is Dragon Shield. DragonShield.com is of course the affiliated link down below in the description. You're gonna be able to buy sleeves, deck boxes, as well as binders, and Dragon Shield is the best brand to help protect your cards and keep them safe from any scratches whatsoever. They are the best quality sleeves around, so yeah, I'm a big fan, so thanks for sticking around with the commercials. Let's get it going. Sup YouTube, it's ZapDoesTCG here and welcome back to another TCG battle video on my channel. On this channel you get daily Pokemon TCG content, so be sure you are subscribed to never miss a single upload. Today we are revisiting Gengar VMAX. This archetype has been dropped down significantly, but now it's back with the Turbo Engine. If you don't know what the Turbo Engine is, you're going to be able of course to run through your deck very quickly with the help of Mysterious Tail Mew from Celebrations on top of the Radiant Greninja, with the concealed cards on top of a whole lot of energies and energy surge to of course spam Scoop Up Net onto the Radiant Greninja to draw a bazillion amount of cards, and then if the energies are in the discard pile, we can utilize Dark Patch to set Gengar up in one turn, which is super awesome. Tracking Shoes, also a very great card, and Battle VIP Pass allows you to set yourself up quite nicely. There's even a Hoopa which can knock out Sobbles or Bidoofs early on, which is super interesting. The list also runs Cross Switcher to reset the attack effect of the Gengar here with the GMAX Swallow Up, so you can reset. And the best thing about Gengar VMAX is that with Choice Belt you hit the numbers, you slap 280 against any V-Star in the game, and you hit Weakness against Mew VMAX, which is definitely helping out this deck for sure. So we're going to be trying this list out. Some disruption cards are Marnie and Avery. Avery is very good against the Regi deck, which seems to be popping up a whole lot lately. And we also have Galarian Moltres as well as Hoopa, which can also help out a little bit against stuff like Miltank. Big shout out to Gui Palitos from Brazil, actually getting 4th place in the Guard Gauntlet Season 2 GG Tour $1,000 qualifier. So very cool to see that yeah, Gengar is back in the format. Like in the past, Gengar was nowhere to be found because of the high amount of Galarian Zapdos being tagged for Arceus, but now it's more reasonable. So hopefully you guys are excited for Gengar's return to the format. If you guys are, be sure to let me know by rocking the hell out of the like button. Helps out in many ways, and I'm always super grateful if you would do so. What can we say about Gengar? If you're able to evolve, you have 320 HP. We've left alone all the Houndooms at home and no longer require single strike energies to hit the numbers, because there's not a lot of VMAX decks still left in the format, to be honest. Let's just go first because we do have access to Baby Mew. We do have access to, of course, Quick Ball Greninja plays. There's already Dark Patch already. So we'll see what the Mew can provide with us. So Mew could get Battle VIP Pass. It could get something else. Looks like we're up against a Zoroark box, which could... Okay, there's Battle VIP Pass instantly. Let's take that. I don't know how to feel about this because Gengar typically does not have a great matchup against these one prize boxes, although we can get out Hoopa and we can get out Radiant Greninja, I guess. So these can be our attackers of choice. The Choice Belt, something that we won't need in this matchup, so let's just get rid of it, getting ourselves a Gengar set up. And now the deck can fly into motion with the help of the concealed card. So we're going to try and explain the deck, even though we're against an unfavorable matchup right here. We could scoop him up, or we're going to wait until we find something else with the Mew here. I guess it's pretty okay. I also will wait with the Dark Patch. I don't think this deck will be running Marnie. I'm going to be passing out. It's good. I don't think he's going to be able to attack on turn 1 either way. So what we can do is go for a Dark Patch onto the Hoopa there. And then with that Hoopa, we're going to be able to KO the Zorua. I wonder if they have some sort of a way to knock out Hoopa early on. We are weak to grass, so they can get out the Golisopod. This can be the Zoroark counter box deck that we've also checked out on the channel. So we're playing with Gengar. We can have a second turn attack with the GMAX Swallow Up if we do draw a little bit well from the Mysterious Tail. The only thing we're looking for is energies. Ooh, Hisuian Sneasler. I have not seen that card quite yet, and it makes me very confused. Okay, there's a quick ball coming along, so this will be turning into... Yeah, as long as this Pokemon is on your bench, your active Pokemon's retreat costs is 2 less. Okay, so they will have free retreat. Free retreat with... Oh, it's some sort of a Miltank deck, yeah. Also with Petilil. Yeah, Miltank is definitely scary because the only way we have to knock it out is with the Galarian Moltres. Okay, there's an Air Balloon coming down as well, and a Scoop Up Net too. Okay, we can lower our bench, depends on if he has some sort of... Oh, there's a research coming down. Yeah, Miltank, super scary Pokemon to be dealing with. We do have Cross Switchers to take care of these little weaker Pokemon if we do find some resources. But this looks to be very difficult. Also, with the route, he's able to, of course, get the KO already. Ooh, that's super crazy. Alright. We don't draw into an energy, unfortunately. We can, of course, get rid of the Air Balloon here. Let's Dark Patch. There's not a lot we can do, to be honest. We're going to scoop up Greninja. We're going to fly ourselves into the active position, and we're going to be attacking. We also can have Gengar VMAX, but I don't know if it's going to be necessary in this matchup to have Gengar VMAX already. So just some 90 damage. The only way you can attack Miltank is with Hoopa and the Galarian Moltres. This is a one-price archetype, so Gengar is very good against VSTAR decks, and yeah. Oh, Hisuian Lilligant, 20 damage to each of the opponent's Pokemon, okay. So as I was saying, very great against any VSTAR or Mew VMAX deck, but against one-price decks, it's so much harder. We're gonna have a position here where we really need to come from bench to either knock out the Miltank. This Miltank is only gonna be able to slap like 30 damage, which is actually pretty good. It's pretty crazy that they were able to knock out our Mew here. Hisuian Lilligant, pretty interesting deck. They are playing... Okay, there's a Balsa's Order coming down, which is good. That means we can fly out of the active position as soon as we draw into a Hiding Dark Energy or a Switch card. Yeah, that's pretty good. 30 damage to our Gengar, and that's that. Let's go. We do draw into a Marnie, pretty good. We're going to slap down Radiant Greninja. We will slap down the Mew here as well. And now we will go... We can evolve into Gengar VMAX, but that's not going to be doing us any good. So we're just going to go for a Marnie. Because the opponent is not playing any VMAX Pokemon, let's be honest. So, okay, we have one Cross Switcher, that's all we're having here. But we do have Radiant Greninja, which is going to allow us to dig a little bit deeper here. What do we have? Another energy. Lots of energies, no Scoop Up Nets, unfortunately. We do have access to Dark Patch, but that's not going to be helping out too much. So we're just going to have to attach here. This Gengar will get damaged, unfortunately. We did Marnie the opponent. They didn't have a draw engine on board and a sort of Bibarel. So we'll see how it goes, but as mentioned, you cannot win against everything, and this one prize box does seem pretty difficult. Depends on how many Miltanks they are running. Also for Milwaukee or NEIC, I expect some Miltanks popping up here and there, and if you don't have an answer, you will instantly lose. So attack against the cow. That's my recommendation. A telescopic sight, 20 on everything. That's pretty scary. Zoroark could transform into Hisuian Sneasler. Having free retreat, they would still need to find something. We can attach retreat, attack with Hoopa, get some energies onto Gengar and be done with it. The opponent will be able to slap a whopping amount of 70 damage with that route attack, which is pretty scary. Yeah, and also I'm not gonna Marnie because the opponent seems to be having like a very bad hand. Okay, let's see here. We're gonna attach just in case. Yeah, I don't want to be drawing any more cards. Let's just attach retreat into the Hoopa. We could set ourselves up with more Pokemon. This guy is going to be knocked out because of grass stuff, presumably. Yeah, maybe one Dark Patch. I don't think we're going to get knocked out here. I don't see a Pokemon that could knock us out. I'm actually just going to go with two energies. It's only a 2-prize Pokemon, but hey. We're gonna Marnie next turn later, so knock out the cow. The cow is gone, and now we have some breeding era, so we can breed. Oh, 3 Dark Patches already in our discard pile. Yeah, but that was the safest way because we didn't Marnie because I didn't expect the opponent playing like anything. They didn't play the supporter down. We could just run through this Lilligant. There's a quick ball coming down. Depends on if they have access to Crobat V. It's some sort of a spread deck with Hisuian, Lilligant, and Miltank. Like the Lilligant lowers down the hit points on the Pokemon, and then the Miltank comes to sweep up afterwards. This guy does have a retreat cost of 1, so they will need to attach in order to knock stuff out. Galarian Zigzagoon Ping coming down. Will we see something? Zoroark Transformation turning into Hisuian Sneasler to find free retreat to actually retreat into the Snorlax. Okay, that makes sense. We're gonna Marnie regardless and knock him out, which is definitely gonna be the thing here. They're gonna draw 6 cards, which is like insane. Alright, folks. Yeah, put 3 damage counters on this Pokemon. That's a little bit tricky though, but it only gives up a little bit of prize cards. Depends on if he has an answer to knock us out. We do have Scoop Up Nets. Yeah, Scoop Up Nets. We could promote Mew and then draw a little bit deeper into the deck, but let's just go for certainty. Slapping down this as well. And the Marnie play. Let's go. Yeah. Okay, we do find an energy. We could draw a little bit deeper with the Crobat, but Crobat is going to be bad because he's going to be having all sorts of effects going around. We could still keep the Crobat for later, I guess. We also have Raihan. Maybe setting ourselves up with another Gengar is not a bad idea, per se. We could draw some more with Gengar, but I'm just a big fan of going for the Pain Explosion. I know we put damage onto ourselves, but the Lilligant is not going to be able to affect us too much here. So let's go. Taking another prize card. I know we're gonna fall behind in the prize race regardless. This guy could slap 20 on our active. No V Pokemon in play, so the Hisuian shenanigans with Telescopic Side is not going to be too impactful. We've Marnie the opponent. There's a Twin Energy coming down onto the Lilligant and a Zinnia's Resolve. Maybe we have slapped down a little bit of a bench Pokemon here. The opponent is playing a very unique deck. Gengar is not good against decks like that. Maybe they're stuck in the active. Zorua appears. And they do find a way to spread 20 on everything. Yikes. We will have to find some Scoop Up Nuts soon. Oh, and they switch around as well. Oh, that's their main idea. Yeah, they switch around to a Miltank. Very unique deck, for sure. Have to give shoutouts to our opponents. We have enough stuff left, but the Telescopic Side is pretty crazy. Maybe we try to go after that. Try to find cross switchers. So we're gonna be going for... Yeah, we do have Scoop Up Nuts, so we can scoop these up. We're a little bit in a position that we really want to be finding stuff. 3 energies is a little bit hard to set up, right? So, do we set down Gengar? Maybe we just wait 1 turn before we set up Gengar, right? Because we do have the Raihan. Let's go with the Pain Explosion, putting damage onto ourselves again. Yeah, we're almost knocking ourselves out. Almost. Cross Switcher number 1, that's good. We could still evolve if we want to, turning it into a 3-prizer. 2-prize KO is pretty bad though. Lilligant retreating into Miltanks. That's genius. This deck deserves a huge shout out. I don't know who the opponent is, but it looks pretty scary. Okay, a rear kick knocking us out. Well, now I've seen everything. Now I have seen everything. This opponent has 110 HP. That's pretty crazy. Alright, folks. Slapping down the Gengar. We're gonna be going for a Raihan play. Definitely on this guy. Then finding maybe the Gengar VMAX for the late game. Or maybe a cross switcher. Maybe the Balsazar is also not too bad here. We attach there, but we're not gonna have enough damage output with our Gengar quite yet. Cross Switcher could be nice though, so we can retreat again. Seems pretty interesting. I'm actually gonna take this card. Sounds pretty nice to me. Then we're gonna be attaching to the Gengar. Then we're gonna be going for Mysterious Tail. Finding a Dark Patch, super nice. Dark Patch activation. There we go. And then we have the cross switchers here to knock out the Lilligant later. So I think I'll just scoop up the Mew. Not gonna slap it down again. Gonna be going for this offensive move. And let's make it happen. Assault Gate. Bada boom. Okay, the only thing we need to take care of right now is the Hisuian Lilligant. It's not gonna be causing us too much trouble. This is a 1-prizer, this is a 1-prizer. If we turn it into a 3-prizer, we should be alright. We don't have to slap down anything else on the bench. There could still be a Miltank lurking around in the shadows. And that's gonna be causing trouble, so we will need to find our Galarian Moltres to take care of that. But you could still have something to work out with. So this guy is gonna slap down the Leaf Step for 100 damage. They did attach. Leaf Step could get a KO here. I wonder if they're playing Choice Belt as well. They could retreat, or they could just simply knock us out, but then we knock them out, saving our cross switchers in the process. It's all about mapping your bench Pokemon against this deck. Alright. Ordinary Rod, what will go back into the deck? Probably the Miltank, I would say. But the cool thing is, we do have cross switchers and there's still 2 Pokemon that we can KO unless they're playing Scoop Up Net. We should be alright. Super unique deck. Have to give shout out to the opponent. Cool deck. But this is also not a favorable matchup for us, not at all. You typically want to be seeing V-Stars and the Mew VMAX deck with this Turbo Gengar list, but this is still alright. Things I would add in this list immediately is like maybe a 4th Scoop Up Net and a Pumpkaboo, because I'm super scared of Path to the Peak. This list only has one training cord, and that's like a YOLO. Yeah, the Miltank popping up. Here comes the Miltank. Are they gonna switch? Are they gonna switch out? Or are they gonna knock us out? If they knock us out, we do have cross switches for later, which is still alright. Will they go for the Leaf Blade? Or actually the Leaf Step or the Twister Loots? Quick Ball again, maybe another Miltank. Luckily we have all our gusting options still available to us, which is awesome. Another Zorua, it's pretty good. We have Switch as well. Switch and Cross Switch here will definitely help. Okay, they still go for the retreat option. And they give us this fella, alright. Then we go for attach of the turn. We cross switcher. We could still knock something out. Maybe just knocking out this one. Let's go. They cannot ever KO us at this point, so let's slap down Mew. Yeah, they cannot knock out anything at once, so let's slap down this. We quick ball away this as well. Finding another Mew. Or maybe just not a Mew because of the fact we can Crobat next turn as well. Crobat time. Now is the time to draw cards, folks. There's an Avery. There's more ways to draw cards. There's... Alright. Our baby Moltres is a surprise though. So depends on what we want to do here. We can definitely quick ball away the Choice Belt that we no longer need. Find the Crobat for next turn if we want it. Avery drawing more cards. There's a Tracking Shoes. Ultra Ball, we don't need it. And there's another Mew. Do we have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10? If we do find Moltres, we can knock out the Miltank. That's easy as pie. We can also try to dig for more cards with the Radiant Greninja to find our Boss's Orders. Maybe that is the better idea. Yeah, maybe that is the better idea. Let's get rid of this. Air Balloon, Training Court. Training Court does help out to get the energies necessary for more Greninja powers and stuff. So here we go. Pain Explosion. And the Hisuian Lilligant goes down. Come on, baby Moltres. It is time for you to pop up now. Cross Switcher. Okay, that's good as well, I guess. We can still draw our entire deck with the help of Avery and concealed cards and draw of the turn. Yikes. Our baby Moltres is priced. That means we need to gust or we lose. That's what it is. They could still evolve the Zorua as well. We only slapped 90 damage, so it's super unfortunate that we whiffed out on our Galarian Moltres, which is still lurks in the prize cards. How much damage is this guy dealing? 20, 20, 20, 20, 90. 90 damage is... we survive, unless they have Choice Belt. And even if they have Choice Belt, we survive by 10 HP. Okay, they go for the Hoopa. And now we secure our victory because we have the Dig of the Mew with Avery, and we know that our last Cross Switcher is in the deck. Let's go. Concealed cards. I think there's also Gengar VMAX still left in the deck. Let's get rid of this. Let's get rid of this. We don't longer need energies. Gengar VMAX is gonna end the show here. There's a Cross Switcher and even more stuff like that. There we go. Gengar. Concealed cards. Tracking. We have the Balsasaurus. We don't need to worry about it. Let's knock out this fella. Seems a pretty like an interesting Pokemon here. Well played. You have a super unique deck, mate. You have a super unique deck. Big shout out. Here comes the Gengar VMAX finally with the G-Max Swallow Up and boom! Out of there. So, very difficult deck to play against. That Hisuian Lilligant with Miltank of all things. But we managed to come out on top with this Turbo Gengar list. So Dark Patch, super welcoming addition to the Gengar VMAX deck. No longer needing all these stage 1 Humdooms to just get it off. Now you can just simply relax, have Baby Mew in the active position, draw some cards, find your Dark Patches, and you're good. Okay, let's go again. We do start with a mulligan. Okay, opponent gets an additional card, although the opponent also didn't get a basic this time around. So let's see here. We start off with, they were up against Blissey as well. Yeah, Blissey is running a high amount of Miltank. Why is this the Miltank show today? We start off with Crobat. We can still attach and poison the Miltank, I would say. Okay, there's a Blissey coming on top. Let's go for Battle VIP Pass. Let us go, okay. Let us go for Gengar and Radiant Greninja. How many Dark Patches? 4 Dark Patches, that's pretty good. We could also switch over to a Baby Mew, by the way, which is might be even better just to not get stranded with that. You can have another Battle VIP Pass, 3 Quick Ball, Ultra Balls. We can maybe dig a little bit through the deck with this effect. Let's go with this. And Mew will find a Quick Ball. Perfect. We also have Cross Switches, which could definitely help. Raihan could definitely help as well. Unfortunately, I will get rid of this, and I will try to set ourselves up here. Let's go with Radiant Greninja. And draw some cards, shall we? Concealed cards. What do we get? Cha-ta-ta-ta, Dark Patch. Well, that works, I guess. Dark Patch, we have the Gengar VMAX waiting in the back. I'm just afraid of... yeah, we also need Tool Scrapper. I should have checked if Tool Scrapper was in the list, because that's our only way out against these nasty Cape of Toughness. Also, we will... I know that Galarian Moltres is in there, but there's no way to recover it. So, okay, there's the Cape of Toughness coming down. I don't know if they were playing Marnie. They could be playing Crushing Hammer, so maybe we should have waited with the Dark Patch. Okay, an Avery. And there's the Radiant Greninja, drawing a little bit more. Okay, there's one powerful Chaos Energy in our discard pile. It's gonna have a lot of energies already. Crushing Hammer. Yeah, I was such... Oh, they didn't find the energy. Okay, that's fine. We do have Tool Scrapper here. Yeah, let's go for a Mew first. We have Scoop Up Net or Tracking Shoes. Probably going to go for Scoop Up Net, although Tracking Shoes allow us to dig a little bit deeper to the deck, which is also not too bad. Maybe we find a Marnie, which is also very good. Hoopa. So, yeah, they concede. Why? We were only about to get started. So we had to Tool Scrapper. The only thing we had to do is like get 3 energies on. We needed to play really turbo. And the opponent says like, nope, I am afraid of Gengar. We had Tool Scrapper. So be careful not to use Dark Patch too early because of Crushing Hammer. You know that the Blissey decks love to utilize that. Okay, next game. Opponent was not able to withstand. But now we have a perfect start with Baby Mew, thanks to our Mew coin. Awesome, we have the Gengar, Battle VIP Pass, energies. Oh, we're up against the Regi deck. We have Avery's. I am not afraid of this, although the Regi Rock could just explode on us. Yeah, I don't think Regi is too good here. We're gonna have to rely on some funky things for sure. Regi deck has Regigigas. Actually, Regigigas and Regi Rock, so both threats are equally scary. They can also knock out baby Mews with the Regigigas shenanigans. We will definitely need to play Avery on top of Avery. Alright, folks. Battle VIP pass. Finding... also, the Moltres could definitely help here. Radiant Greninja. And... do we set up 2 Gengars here? I don't know. I don't know how to feel about that. It's a 2-prize Pokemon that is gonna get 1 shot. Maybe we... the Regigigas is gonna damage it. I don't feel like it getting damaged. Also, with baby Mews up on board, I'm also afraid of the Regigigas. They still need to get their bench filled up, though. 40 damage, 280. Yeah, that 40 damage is too relevant. Let's take these. Start digging a little bit with the concealed cards. We have some more stuff. Okay. Gengar. Energy. We can maybe knock out something already. Would that be nice? So, what else? We can get Scoop Up Nets. Radiant Greninja. Slapping down Radiant Greninja. We still have Mysterious Tail as well, so we could Dark Patch. Over here. Attachment of turn also still possible. Quick Bow. Let's get rid of this. I'm actually gonna try and go for some dig potential to maybe knock out this Regigigas. Actually, this Registeel here. Yeah, Crobat first for 4 cards. This is the Turbo style. Tool Scrapper. Not that I'm gonna need that, but we do have everything already to attack with the Gengar here. Right from the get-go. And yeah, we're gonna be going for another concealed cards. We could draw even deeper if we want to. Mysterious Tail, not even necessary. Air Balloon. Or another Dark Patch to get another attacker off. I'll take the Dark Patch. Because we do have Physical Switch in hand. I'm just afraid that if the opponent is able to, of course, could have reset the Greninja as well, but this is fine. We'll see how it goes. We can also set up something else. We have access to the Mew here too. Yeah. Let's go. Pain Explosion. The Registeel already down the drain. We damage ourselves, which is very bad. But we did find an energy. That means we can draw cards with Radiant Greninja. Will they fill up their bench? That's the question. And if they do, will we find Avery in time? So many questions unanswered. They do find Aurora Energy, one of their main ways to attack with all these different Regis. Aurora Energy, one of the best cards you can find. 1 card, please don't have a research by your hand. They did discard some resources here and there. Capture Energy coming down. Regice. Scoop Up Net. Reggie. And a Marnie coming down here. So, it all depends. They would need an Aurora Energy and a Regigigas. It's a little bit much, right? Or a Regigate, that's perfect. Now we are desperately looking for... Yeah, we have enough HP. That's 290, so that also forces them to find a damage modifier. Let's just go for Tracking Shoes first. Yeah. Let's take the Tracking Shoes, dig a little bit deeper, Tracking Shoes again. Crobat, yeah, I'll take it. That means we can put the Hiding Dark over here so we can have some free retreat because we already wasted... We still have 1 switch, right? 1 switch is probably not enough. We still have 2 Dark Patches, which is enough. I'm gonna slap down the Hiding Dark over here. We're gonna be going for Ultra Ball. I know I have to give up on some energies. I know, it's bad. Feels bad moment, but we have the Gengar. We also have the baby Moltres, which can come out of nowhere. Depends on how many stadium cards they actually are running. Here comes the Crobat. Come on, Avery. Still no Avery in sight. How many are in there? Only 1. Oh, that's gonna be tricky. It's definitely gonna be tricky. Come on, concealed cards. Don't let me down. We have cross switchers. Oh. They've slapped their entire bench full of Regirocks. Well, in that case, we just leave them be. We leave them be and we go after the Regidraco instead. we can still retreat and then go for the cross switchers later. Yeah, I did not even realize that they have like 2 of them set down. A dark patch for sure. And we cross switcher. Let's see here. What is in the discard pile? A Registeel. So let's make it hard for them. Let's go for the Registeel. And Gengar is here again. Going for the GMAX. Swallow up. Bam. We still have Scoop Up Nets, so we can safely retreat with the Hiding Dark Energy, find a Scoop Up Net, and reset the attack effect. The opponent is stuck with 2 Regigigas, actually 2 Regirock. That means, yeah, that they're not going to be able to accelerate energies. They also need Ordinary Rod to get back the Registeel, so it's going to be pretty hard for them to do something significantly. They do find a lot of Tracking Shoes. We still have 2 cross switchers and a boss. This could be super impactful. I just leave these Regirock. Yeah, they just concede. We outplayed that quite fantastically, I would say. So yeah, this is turning out great. This is the Turbo Gengar list, and we've seen a lot of one-price archetypes. If you see Mew VMAX, you're smiling. If you're seeing stuff, for instance, like an Arceus VSTAR deck or any VSTAR deck whatsoever, you're also smiling. Again, big shout out to Gui Palitos from Brazil getting 4th place. And let's see what matchups the opponent actually already had. So they won against Mew. They even managed to win against Ice Rider, which is very impressive, I would say. Maybe you're just a little bit faster out, I don't know. Yeah, that could be the case. With Choice Belts, the Gengar is able to knock out Ice Rider before it's able to evolve. They've also won against Palkia and against Arceus Charizard. So lots of crazy things happening for this kind of deck. Alright, Radiant Greninja, you are the front runner for today. Okay, what are we up against? Another Regi deck? How? How can we see like VMAX and VSTAR decks with the Gengar deck? We did showcase the turbo potential, so I'm glad I'm able to showcase that the Mew engine works. I don't like being up against the Regis again. We've already beaten it once by outplaying with Cross Switcher. Can we do it again though? That is the question. We have Tracking Shoes, Ultra Ball. Ballsaur's pretty impactful card, I would say. Already finding Aurora Energy in the opening hand. One of the crucial cards, I would say. If they have their entire bench filled up, I want to have Avery. We have a Hiding Dark Energy. We also have, of course, the Galarian Moltres, which can have kind of an impact as soon as the opponent has taken 2 prize cards. Yeah, you can knock out a Regieleki with it. The other ones do have a little bit of more HP. Regidraco. Early game Marnies could cripple this deck. Avery could cripple this deck. Collapse Stadium could cripple this deck. Okay, a Capture Energy. This is seeming like the Japanese build, so Path to the Peak might have a huge impact in here if they do find it. 3 Regis already, scooping them up. I'm gonna be drawing some cards here with the Registeel. Actually, with the Regidraco and the active, drawing 2 cards maybe. And we need to find, we can have like the Turbo Aggression again to attack on turn 1, forcing the opponent to already find another Regidraco. 2 cards. More Regis. That's the Path to the Peak that I didn't want to see here. Yeah, how does the deck even beat that? What are the best options? The highest odds for us... Yeah, this list is not running Pumpkaboo, so that's pretty messed up. I'm gonna go for this. I'm gonna go for this, unfortunately. We're gonna get our Gengar set up, I guess. Gengar in the house. Let's go. Maybe Tracking Shoes can bring the stadium to us. Nope, don't need that. We get Tool Scrapper. Yeah, that's not exactly what you would be going for, but maybe they don't have the luck by their side. Let's see here. They have 1 Aurora in there. Maybe we can knock out a Regirock already. Would be super nice. Alright, that's all we're bringing to the table. So Path to the Peak cripples this deck entirely, so I don't know if the opponent did see any Path to the Peaks whatsoever. Let's see the Palkia deck that they were up against. Was that running Path to the Peak? I want to see that. That deck was running only 1 path, so against 1 path, I guess you can get away with it. They get rid of Marnie, unfortunately. Will they find Regieleki? If they don't, we have another turn. Maybe we do draw into Avery instantly. Yeah, but this feels bad, right? Not being able to utilize concealed cards and only having one stadium. I should have checked if it was in there. But yeah, this is what we're dealing with right now. Depends on our top deck. Also depends on if they find Regigigas. Is that another capture energy? It is. Only one Aurora energy though. Yeah, it's back to us. It is a baby Mew. Baby Mew and pass. Come on, folks. Yeah, they're probably gonna have research and then they're gonna outrun us, and that's gonna be the game because there's no clear way to find the stadium that we need. We can still top deck Avery and then find a stadium, so that's the reason we're not giving up quite yet. Only one Aurora in their discard pile as well. Maybe they have like Cynthia's, Bruno's and all that in hand. I don't know. We are stuck with our Radiant Greninja. Also, if that one gets knocked out, we don't have a reliable way. Okay, they're gonna be able to get an attack off. And now we just need to top deck an energy. Can go for the Mew. And the Mew could find nothing at all. They cannot find... There's no Pokegears in here. Last time I checked. Yeah, that's well played. Even gusting up our Gengar here for the knockout before we're able to evolve. So 1-1 against Reggie. Please give us a VMAX or VSTAR deck. This turbo list is aching to just showcase the G-Max Swallow Up. And looks like everybody's on the Reggie train. Come on. Something else than one prize decks, please. Okay, lots of Dark Patch in our opening hand. Opponent probably already knows what we're playing. Always pretty scary when they do. But they're probably gonna know because we're gonna go first, so that's still alright. Dark Patches and all that. Let's see what we are dealing with in this last game. They can get one mulligan, that's fine. And they start off with a Subble. Instantly going for our Hoopa play here. We could go for... What do we go for? Quick Ball, Crobat, draw some cards. This is pretty good though. Huh, we also have to switch in hand. I'm actually just gonna go for Tracking Shoes first. Avery, I'll take it. And then Mysterious Tail, Scoop Up Net. Cross Switcher seems pretty good as well. Cross Switchers or the Scoop Up Net. Might have some time by our hands. I'll Quick Ball away this. I will find maybe the Radiant Greninja so we can stack a hand. Although finding Gengar turn 1 is also super scary, because then we can knock out an Arceus before it's able to evolve. So I'll go for Gengar here. Gengar. I don't know where we should attach to. I think attaching to the Gengar seems most plausible. We still have Dark Patch in hand as well. I don't think they're gonna Marnie us early game. They could, which would be pretty bad. So let's just go for this. We're probably gonna be drawing more energies regardless. And then as soon as we get a Quick Ball, we can get the rest going. Okay, Boss's Orders goes away. Oh, it's Palkia. Okay, we're gonna have to be careful of our bench. And we need to evolve Gengar ASAP. Keep going. We can still go for Fear and Panic and knock the Subble out as well. Here they come! The army is here. Another energy. First of all, let's go for the Avery. Drawing some cards. Oh, there's a Crobat. I really don't want to be utilizing the Crobat here. Maybe we do find a Quick Ball so we can set up a Greninja so we can scoop this up, draw more cards. They're gonna be discarding a Subble, 100% certain. We can also start attacking with the Hoopa here and evolve the Gengar there because we can knock out Palkias quite easily. If we take care of our bench, that's for sure. Imagine us being able to find like other stuff. Let's see here, Mysterious Tail, finding a Quick Ball, that's super great. We Quick Ball an energy. There we go. Getting that Radiant Greninja set up here. Hopefully we do find some more resources. Concealed cards. Yeah, Battle VIP Pass and Training Court. These are not the things I was actually looking for, but alright. So, this is only a 1 price Pokemon, unfortunately. Training Court might also help the opponent out. Huh, we didn't find what we need quite yet. We can still scoop up the Radiant Greninja once again, slap that down again, go for the Training Court. Dark Patch could come onto the Hoopa, because I think I'll attack with Hoopa here, let's be honest. And then he can go for 2 price, 2 price, 2 price, which is something I really don't like. But I'm still gonna slap down Crobat here. Drawing some cards. We have another Quick Ball. We can still attach and retreat. Quick Balling away this. Finding Mew, I guess. Then Radiant Greninja once more. Getting some hand advantage. There's an Air Balloon and the Gengar VMAX. This Gengar VMAX is super huge. We're going to be taking energy. We have the Air Balloon as well. And let's put the Gengar over here. We do need 3 energies. I'm going to be attaching an energy on the Gengar. And we're going to be retreating. That forces him to find balls here, which is good. I'm not going to slap down another Gengar, not anything else on the bench. Let's just wait with that and see what he does. So Hoopa, very great card from Darkness Ablaze, still doing the job. Double Cross Switcher allows us to gust whatever we want. Can still take another cheeky prize card with Hoopa if we want to. This max damage output of the opponent is, of course, they cannot play Leon because they are forced to boss, and boss Leon is not a thing unless they're playing cross switchers. So we already see that a quick shooter is in the discard pile, which is super good for us. The only thing we are on the hunt for is, Choice Belt. That's what we need. If we don't find Choice Belt, Hoopa's gonna be, Path to the Peak here, super huge. Because we only have 1 stadium, so for the rest of the game, we're gonna have to rely on good old classic supporters. We'll see if that works. A Palpat as well, so they know that Path to the Peak is a danger for a deck like this. We can still cross switcher. No, we're not gonna cross switcher here. They're gonna be going for maybe Marnie. Marnie Path to the Peak could crumble us, maybe, because we're in the dire need to find Choice Belt, right? Maybe we should have promoted Gengar here, but they could have gotten their bench entirely filled up. Now they need to 2-shot us, because like there's no other way. Research for 7, we'll see what that brings us. If they have a full bench, we can Avery to punish that, which is super huge. Subspace, well, nothing else. Alright. I like that. Let's go. Mew in the house. We have a Marnie. Marnie's super great. Dark Patch. Do we need Dark Patch? Yeah. Dark Patch could be nice. Yeah, we could Dark Patch here. Alright, and then we can, before we get to Choice Belt, maybe we could slap down another Gengar here, right? Slapping down another Gengar is nice here. And then he only has 1 attacker in play in the first place. We can go for Fear and Panic, knock this guy out, and then dig for Choice Belt later, or do some stuff later as well. 2 Dark Patches remaining. I think I'll just take some cheeky prize cards here. We could also try to find Choice Belt and end this game instantly. Yeah, choices in life. I'll think I'll Marnie. Opponent doesn't seem to be having a lot going around for him. Let's go. No Choice Belt, unfortunately. We do find access to clear our hands, actually to clear stuff like this. So Energy Search. What do we have left? 1 Dark Patch. Okay, cool. Attachment here. Dark Patch there. We can go for the Dark Slumber, I guess. Scoop up. Retreat. Or maybe they don't find Boss's Orders, I guess. Let's go for Fear and Panic and then G-Max Swallow up later. 60 damage. Let's go. Even with a Big Charm, they're getting KO'd here. They could still balls, but we have... Yeah, maybe the cross switcher play would have been better. But we have like 2 attackers set up right now, and our bench size is reasonably low. Radiant Greninja not working out. There goes another Drizzle. This is kind of a close game because this list is only running Training Court and is not running Pumpkaboo, so I'm immediately scared. Maybe we should have gone for that cross switcher play onto that Sobble. Would have been pretty interesting if we would do so. That would have taken another prize card here and hope we found the choice belts. Subspace Swell 200. Quick Ball again. We could get... Are we having any other discard cards? Nope. So maybe just hanging on to the baby Moltres, I guess, that could come out of nowhere when the opponent is not careful. VMAX, Swallow Up. Let's go. Taking 2 prize cards. Come on, man. We need a lot of stuff. Mew and Mew. Wow. Probably the worst couple of cards we've gotten so far. Okay, Shady Dealings, Inteleon, can go through this. So we're completely screwed over with Pat. Otherwise, Greninja could have drawn so many cards with the Turbo Engine. Yeah, I'm maybe a little bit skeptical in the fact that maybe we should have gone for the Cross Switcher play on that little Sobble over there. Do we fear and panic again and then knock out another Palkia? Oh, they have another Palkia to set up. Scoop up Nat again. More Shady Dealings. Shady Dealings still strong. That's like the effect that works over the Path to the Peak. Instead, we are stuck here with the Greninja not being able to utilize its Concealed Cards ability. Yeah, it all comes down to our top deck, to be honest. We really, really need... Okay, Roxanne and Ordinary Rod. Why would you need Roxanne and Ordinary Rod? A lot of energies in your discard pile, I guess. Or maybe, yeah, the Quick Shooting. Quick Shooting could definitely help. We need a whole heap of stuff. Let's be honest. And these baby Mews, why did we get anything else from the prize cards? A Roxanne. Oh, we got Roxanne? Into Marnie, please? Gengar VMAX, I'll take it. I'll gladly take it. At least we're not getting one-shotted again. I wonder if they will be playing Melanie here. Whole bench filled up, subspace well. They could still boss up the Crobat, to be honest. Their damage output is way too high. Okay, come on. Marnie or Avery top deck. We got this. Easy. Cross Switcher. Choice Belts. We just whiff out on 1 energy, it seems. These kind of decks are not running switch cards, right? We can evolve, slap damage with Gengar, but he already Ordinary Rod, and I think he still plays Melanie as well. So our win out is a little bit strange, but I think it is going to be Dark Slumber. That's our only win out at this point. Yeah, let's go for it! The Dark Slumber, please be Tails. Oh, it is heads. Yeah, that's well played. That's the only way out we had because of the Roxanne. So hopefully guys enjoyed this video of the Turbo Gengar list. If you guys did, be sure to let me know by rocking the hell out of the like button. Only takes 1 second of your time, but does help out the channel tremendously. Go check out our sponsors as well. PoketownStore.com, the best place for TCG code cards. You can use the coupon code ZapDoseTCG for 5% off. There's Cardmarket.com for European players. You can buy and sell cards to people all across Europe. Use the referral name ZapDoseTCG on that platform. There's also Dragon Shield for sleeves, binders, and deck boxers. There's the link down below. And last but not least, you can create your own custom playmat from scratch by uploading your favorite wallpaper, your own unique logo, whatever you want, and turn it into a beautiful playmat today. Get 10% off, and they ship worldwide, so check it out for sure. Anyhow, have yourself a fantastic rest of your day, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for more Pokemon TCG epicness. Peace!